Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. Today we're going to be playing a deck called Eggs. This is called Eggs because it's relying on a bunch of cycling artifacts. So this artifacts like Chromatic Sphere is 1 mana and you can pay 1 mana to draw a card. So it's basically cycles for 1 mana. Chromatic Star, Golden Egg is an actual egg and it's 2 mana to draw a card. Ichor Wellspring, Spare Supplies. All these cards are going to come into play, and they actually end up being free if we have our cost reducer, which is Foundry Inspector. Foundry Inspector can make the 1 mana ones free, and the 2 mana ones cost 1 mana, so two of them out, and we have free eggs. We just cycle through our deck for free. The way that we have a payoff here is we have two Golem Foundries in the list. Previous lists were playing Jace's Erasure, but we are not going to be playing that in the main deck. We're going to just go ahead and pop it into the sideboard and just cut one spell bomb, I guess. One duress. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But the way this works is you have a cost reducer out, then you just blast all your eggs. You get a million counters on these Golem Foundries, and then you spam Golems for the win. This is supported by the Tron mana here, which is Urza's Mine, Urza's Power Plant, and Urza's Tower. And each of these say when you have all of them in play, then they give you a bonus. Mine and Power Plant give you 2 mana instead of 1, and Tower gives you 3 mana. So if we get this quickly, we can just play all of our eggs very fast, and we don't even need really the cost reducer, which is why I've reduced it here. We also have 6 draw spells in 4 Deadly Dispute and 2 Reckoner's Bargain that we can fetch up with Mystical Teachings. And we have 1 Scattershot and 1 Weather the Storm. These are really interesting because Scatter the Shot says 1 damage to target creature with Storm. This actually can just wipe the board if you have a big egg turn. And Weather the Storm can keep us alive. You'd think that only 1 is too low, but you cycle through your deck so fast that you can find it with Teachings. So we really have 3 effective copies here, and that can keep us alive. We have the Crop Rotation and Expedition maps. So 5 ways to get Tron, because I want to have it as fast as possible on turn 3. And then for Flood Insurance, 2 of my lands are Polluted Mire. Polluted Mire is a land that taps for black and cycles for 2 mana. 2 basics. I want to go down on basics and have more Polluted Mires, but Jeskai, Wildfire, or other random Wildfire decks can really ruin your day if it actually is a strip mine. So we have 2. I think that covers the main deck. In the sideboard, I'm playing 2 more Scatter Shots and 1 Makeshift Munitions. Let's get rid of this Erasure. Munitions can be our secondary win condition if they have fogs, and the Scatter Shot is really, really good versus go wide decks and also Fae. And then I'm playing 1 Serene Heart for Bogles. Nature's Claim can also hit Bogles, but is pretty good against Affinity and Relics. 2 more Weather the Storms for a burn, and 3 Fangren Marauders. It's possible that the Weather the Storm here is more important than the Fangren Marauder, but I think that versus decks where we want to bring in the Marauders, we want to have more of a win condition, so I'm keeping those as the split as is. 2 Duresses and 3 Nile Spellbombs are for Flickered Loop decks or for something like Goblin Combo, which we will try to beat by duressing them into the ground and then just bashing them with Golem Foundries. And maybe killing all their things with Scatter Shots. So that's the deck, and I will see you in the games. Okay, we're here for round 1. This hand looks like pretty sweet because we have some cyclers, but we only have 1 land, and we're going to million. Here we have Power Plant and Mine, a Swamp. If we find an egg, we're in a good spot. I'm going to keep this and get rid of Scattershot. Scattershot's not going to be something we can play right now. Hopefully we can Teachings for it if we need it. But for this deck, you really do not want to keep 1-landers. That is the #1 way that I lose. Opponent is playing some sort of burn deck. Alright, so in order to win here, we're going to need to draw eggs ASAP. This looks like Rakdos Burn. Or goblins? Okay, goblins. Yeah, this is not looking good. I'd have to draw into an egg right now. Foundry. Tower would be okay, because we could go Foundry into Inspector. Here we're taking 8, going to 10. I'm just going to play this out. Alright. We'll go to the next game. Okay, sideboarding here, we're just going to side into the biggest package of life gain that we possibly can. And I found that with the life gain package, we don't need the teachings package as much, but I think the Golem Foundry probably too slow. And maybe the spare supplies are also too slow. On the draw, we could take out a Polluted probably. I don't know here. Maybe a Foundry Inspector. I think I'm gonna cut Bargain. I guess one of the teachings. We kind of have to draw well here. We're me on the play, so that might work. The decks that win versus this deck are decks that can get set up before you have your mana engine. So that's what you saw. We're gonna keep So I'm just going to play the Polluted Layer here to get my black mana online, turn 2, Wellspring, turn 3, hopefully Dispute or Reckoner's Bargain. There's the Dispute that we wanted. We have the Teachings. So if we draw into a power plant, we can go Teachings for Weather or Teachings for Scattershot, and hopefully wipe the board and win. We're going to take 3 and go to 17. Bam. There's a Weather Storm. So I'm going to lead on the Deadly Dispute. Power plant. Okay, I'm just going to pause here and not play anything. If they threaten lethal, then I can weather. I'm going to get rid of the mine. If they threaten lethal, I can weather, and if they don't, then I can play a bunch of cards and weather on my turn. Sledder. So I'm taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A lot. Oh, geez. 6 damage. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They could put me at 5. Alright, so let's try to do stuff now. Tower. Wellspring. I'm going to use this opportunity to gain some life. Play Sphere. Crack for green. Bobble. Get back Bargain. Oh, should have gotten back Dispute. I think I'll play Sphere and then Weather. That way I don't have to discard. Next turn we have a bunch of mana we can weather again. or teachings for Scattershot. But Scattershot's not very good against Goblin Slutter. I guess we can just put 2 damage on everything. I'm really looking to have a Penguin Marauder ASAP. Here comes an Epicure. Trigger, 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 trigger. They just have to run out of gas. They have 7 creatures, so if they get a Bushwhacker, they can deal me like, what, 14, 15? Okay, now they have 8, 9, 10. 10 creatures. Lightning Bolt. At least they're not casting that, I guess. No, they are. Oh my god. This crazy. Blam! I guess they're the Storm deck. Okay, Tower. Bobble. I don't expect them to have Relic, right? I'm gonna bobble back the Dispute. I like to have the draw spells in the deck. For blue. For teachings. There's a Fangren Marauder. We have 10 mana. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 damage plus Fire Blast would be 24. Teachings. I think I'm just going to Teachings for Weather. Because next turn I can gain a ton again. Weather Storm. Star. Green. Map. Map. Star. Weather Storm. Okay. On my turn I can cast Fangren Marauder, crack the 2 maps, gain 10. Then I should be okay. Bleh. Alright, that's more damage. Okay, so this is, now they're out of stuff. But I don't know how much this is. A large amount of damage. I don't think it's 37. Wow. Another Weather Storm. Green. Marauder. Crack this. I'm gonna get Cave of Temptation. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is tough. I guess I should have teachings. 15. This puts me to 15. I'm gonna play the cave and pass. I'm gonna put the Fangor Marauder in front of the Goblins letter. 10, 11, 12, 13. Try to get it off the board, and then I can scattershot. Dang it! 14. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. This puts me to 16. So if I block here, I go to 1. Ten, 11, 12, 13. 14, 15. Green. Oh man. 10, 13. This puts me to 1. If he doesn't kill the Fangor Marauder. So he's going to kill the Fangor Marauder. Damn, that was my last weather too. Oh god. Okay. We're in a deadly dispute. Found Reckoner's Bargain. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hmm. I guess I can cycle for red? Eight, 9, 10, 11. This might keep me exactly alive, I don't know. 1, 1, 1, 1. No, because that's 5 off, and they had 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Okay, on to game 2. It's just like, blah, too fast. Hello, welcome to game 2, Warp versus Carves. He still likes to play blue decks. Alright, we're gonna keep. I'm gonna lead on Star because we can go Wellspring into Bargain. He might have Force Spike. And no, no Force Spike. Is it gonna be a Plains? No, an Island? We're gonna go yield until the next end step. So if they have a Spell Sorter Sprite end step, we can Deadly Dispute. I know a Spell Sorter Sprite end step. We're gonna go for Deadly Dispute again. Maybe Bargain. Deadly Dispute has the higher upside. They'll probably counter it. Golem Foundry. We're gonna go Tower, Map. Always yes, always yield. Yes. F6. 6. So it's Izzet something? Probably Izzet Fae. So Golem Foundry will be really good here. Power plant, land, egg. Inspector. I don't think I want to try to play the Chromatic Star, even though I could play it for free. I just don't want to walk into a Spell Source, right? What does he get? Ponder. Tower. Sphere. Star. We're going to bargain this star, so we draw a card off the bargain, draw 3. Counterspell. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can Teachings. Blue. Teachings. Salvage. White. Salvage. Everything back. Not the map. And then we're just gonna put our sphere, star, egg, inspector, star. So this goes in reverse order. The last thing clicked is the first thing drawn. And then F6, attack. I'm gonna go yield until, well, he might have an braid. Ponder. Golem Foundry is just so good versus fakes. They cannot deal with going wide 3/3s. Attack, make a guy, and then he's gonna kill it, and then ninja. No ninja. Inspector. I have to have another counterspell here. Doesn't have counterspell. All right, so one, two, three. This is 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got it. Um, if I played the free egg and then the spell stutter sprite, I can teachings for scatter shot and then wipe the board, which would have been sweet. Um, so these are the cards I'm interested in. They're slow, so maybe I don't need as many inspectors. Crop rotation's also not necessary. Can probably take out a polluted mire on the draw. We just have to keep a hand that has multiple lands. All right, we have one land, so we're gonna mulligan. And again. Okay, we have land map. Keep. We're gonna put back teachings star, I guess. It's not the greatest hand, but we have mana. Gonna map for a power plant. We're gonna play Ichor Wellspring, see if they do anything. They don't. Okay, so I can play Chromatic Star. Let's play Sphere. See if they sprite it. Alright, so we're gonna be able to do a very silly thing. We're gonna go Chromatic Star, red, munitions, kill the sprite. Pretty sweet. Alright, so they could sprite again, which should be fine. Fairy Seer. I'm going to deadly dispute the one that is an Ancestral Recall with it. Draw cards. Awesome. Okay. Play map. I'm going to grab a tower here just for a bunch of mana on board. Play the tower. Play star. Dispute the star. Now I'm just, the world is my oyster. There's Golem Foundry. I guess I'm going to get that down while I can. And then I'm going to shoot the Fairy Seer. Okay. A braid, maybe? Okay. Blop. Take one, I guess. Now I can teachings blue. Yeah. All right. So here we would have gone golden egg and then frantic salvage everything back and then just play it all again. We have like a lot of power there. That was much better than a turn 3 kill from the opponent. Round 3. We're versus Poity. We're gonna keep. We're on the play. We have 2 Tron lands. We have a bunch of eggs. Just gonna lead on Mine Star and then a tower, probably Wellspring, and then Foundry Inspector Golden Egg. Badoo badoo. All right. I like turning on the no possible play yield all because I like tapping out and then just jamming. Preordain. So it could be some sort of Fae deck, it could be familiars, maybe control deck. I'm playing the Wellspring first because there's a possibility that I could draw into a dispute effect. Um, Something wonky. Okay. What? What? Okay, I guess we get to beat on a random blue mill deck. I have to do, okay. Milling is not bad for me. We have the power plant, so 3, 1, 2, this is 8. Kind of don't want to crack the bottle, so I'm going to attack. See if they block. No blocks. Alright, fair. Let me get this bargain. Crop rotation. Okay. I'm gonna crop the swamp into a tower. Teachings. Scattershot. Yeah. And then we're just gonna kill all their creatures. I guess that's their plan. So I don't want to stop their plan. Drawing cards, drawing cards. Same target, and then the fastest way to do this is just to finish your first targets and then just spam click the other one. Because clicking same targets is much slower than the spam clicking for some reason. Just Magic Online user interface things. And then we're going to teachings for the other teachings, I think. Attack. Doesn't seem like life matters, so I'm going to dispute here. And I use the golden egg there. If we find the Golem Foundry, we can teachings for the salvage. Let's black. Dispute this one. Weather the storm doesn't matter, it seems. Sphere. We have teachings. Blue. Supplies. Looking for a foundry, just to increase my clock. I'm gonna get the salvage out of my deck, and then play mine, draw a card, play this golden egg. Okay. We are cycle. Planes? Some sort of blue-white allies? Familiar allies? I don't understand. Allies? Okay. Attack. Draw a card. There's the foundry. Play Golem Foundry. I'm gonna get back all my eggs. Do 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 do. They have to have a negate here or dispel, but they don't. Alright, so we'll put golden eggs on the bottom. Oops. Golden egg, wellspring, supplies, and put all these on top. Play sphere. Always yes, always yield. And I'm going to crack for black. Black. Oops, that's black. Sphere. Mine. Green, I guess. Sphere. Black. Star. Now I'm actually... well... Okay, they're just gonna scoop. Still don't know what they're doing exactly. Doesn't seem like Weather the Storm matters here. Maybe the duress. Munitions might be a good secondary game plan. I just have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna take out this swamp on the draw. I'm nervous. Add a scatter shot. Say go. Alright, we can't keep this. Nope. They also mulligan to 6. Going to 5. 2 lands, map, keep. Put back this. Put back bobble. Go land map. They could be playing dust with us here, so we have to be aware of that. In the beginning of the game, we want to keep few dust to the few artifacts on board so dust doesn't get you so bad. Opponent goes island. Evolving Wilds. Probably going to grab a plains. So we're going to go mine. Map for power plant. Probably doesn't matter. Let's get... The reason I'm mapping for a power plant is I've been told that you want to save your towers for the last. Like, if this next turn, I don't know if I draw... Okay, so this is like familiars plus some wacko combo. Play Foundry. Next turn, I'll probably Mire and Sphere. Preordain. Okay. Getting in. I wonder if they'll have Stonehorns and stuff. Okay, so we have Expedition map. Do they have a counterspell? Seems like they do. Just try to play map. Resolves? Okay. Tower. Alright, so Dust to Dust would be bad. Let's see if they have it. Kind of expecting just a Mole Drifter. And that's a Mole Drifter. Somehow I called it. That's cool. Alright. Tower. Inspector. Blue. Foundry. Cycle. Darn. Chi-Chinks. I think I probably just get another Deadly Dispute, but now I'm in a bad spot. I shouldn't, well, cycling the Polluted Mire was probably a bad idea. Another Mole Drifter. But they did tap out for me, that's nice. So if I get a colored source, I'll be in great shape. Here we go, getting in for 2. I'm gonna make a Golem. They have to go to cleanup phase. They could probably discard a land. Evolving Wilds, Deep Analysis. All right, we're hosed. I done messed up. It's really sad when you don't have colored sources in this deck. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. Plays another Mole Drifter. We're getting stomped by Drifteries. I expect they're not going to deep analysis this turn. So we're just going to spam the OK key. And what happens? Nothing. All right. I mean, it's pretty obvious what's going on here, so I think we're going to lose this game. Maybe they have Mortuary Mire they're trying to get the Seagate Oracle back with. I'm only on turn. I'm on a clock. I have 2 turns. I have this turn, and then I have to win on my next turn. I don't get it. Are there any other allies to be playing in Familiars? So the only way I win here is they make a bad decision and don't counter an egg that gives me colored mana, or they tap out. They're deep analysising. They specifically deep analysis to draw the Seagate Oracle. They're gonna cast it. Interesting. Only attacks for 4. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Attack. Really? Okay. Hmm. um. Do I assume they don't have a counter? They don't know what they're doing? All right, so I think the best play is to Teachings for Scattershot, or try to dispute at the end step. Sure. 9. Okay, I guess that does win it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. A lot. It does a lot. Okay. I think I put the frantic on the bottom though. And if no, okay, there's the frantic. One bobble, one bobble, two bobbles, three bobbles. One bobble left. No. No. Whew. Three more. Oh no, that's 9. Okay. Yeah. Okay, they got me. What a wacky deck. All right. Fair. So play. Damn. Let's just bring in all the scatter shots. Kill everything. Mortuary Mire. They had Mortuary Mire. Maybe some Nile spell bombs, but I don't know what I want to bring that in over. Man, that was crazy. Get rid of this. I've never seen that before. I have no words. Okay. Mulligan. Tower. Power plant. Keep. The problem that was I didn't have colored mana. I would just sit there and do nothing for 6 turns until they got their wonky thing going. Alright, done. So I'm gonna make that mistake again? Not sure. If I don't draw something to do on turn 2, I'll play the Polluted Mire. Opponent goes for the Preordain. That was really insane. So they had 3 of those out, so every single time one entered, it milled 9. That stacks well. Supplies. Looking to draw into a mine. Dispute's pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and play the Founder Inspector next turn, and then after that, play the Polluted Mire, and probably just dispute the spare supplies. Not sure. Plays a Chancery. F6. I drew both my 2 inspectors. Oh, man. This is just hard mode now. Wonder how many journeys they're playing. Thing is, with these, like, kind of rogue lists, you just have no idea what's going on. What is happening? Oh, that's an ally too, because it's a shapeshifter. Hmm. There's the mine. Okay, now we can teachings. What do I want teachings for right now? Teachings for dispute. There's a salvage. Scatter shot. Okay, F6. So next turn I'm going to try to scatter their board. Hopefully I don't journey the other inspector. That'd be sad. Oh my god, those are changelings. So then they're allies. This is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. I'm gonna leave that bobble up in case I get milled out. Maybe not. Bobble the dispute. Since I can just get back to bobble right now. Okay, so I can teachings for the dispute. Then salvage these. Egg, supplies, wellspring, sphere, bobble, play bobble, bobble back the salvage, play sphere, red, sphere, black, play wellspring, same target, same target, same target, same target. I stopped there because I drew the Foundry and another scatter shot, so I think I can just be fine. I'll wipe their board next turn and attack now. Man. This has been strange. We have all 4 towers too, okay. I kinda what if they have a null? They probably do. Cycle. Island. Land. Ponder. Fancy ponders. Okay. Chooses not to shuffle. Okay, so we're gonna try to go off. We have Foundry. Golden Egg. Always yes, always yield. Spare supplies. Wellspring. Probably should have played the map before I played the Wellspring. Map. We're going to get the other polluted mire. Oh, we don't have it. I'll get cave. Oh, polluted mire's on the board, duh. Bargain this. Bobble. Get back to bobble. Sphere. Crack for black. Crop rotation. So I can green. Green. Crop. Power plant for power plant. I have 2 swamps. Crop this for a power plant. Four, 6, 7 teachings. Get the deadly dispute. Okay, draw some more cards. Bobble. Okay, so now we're gonna make 3 golems. That's good. Bobble again. I'm gonna pass now. I want to die to their changeling ally mill wonkiness. Okay. Ally. The milling is occurring. Mills me 1. Golden egg. Probably better to keep the Conjurer's Baubles on board so that we can just get back salvage 80 times to try to not mill out. Snaps my Founder Inspector. Okay. Undo Cleric. You may gain 1 life equal to the number of allies you control. Okay. Gain 1. Mill 2, gain 1. Or gain 2. First thing I'm going to do is attack. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I can storm 7 and kill everything, or I can storm 3 and double attack. Echoing Truth, okay. Inspector. Golden Egg. Oops, accidentally overtapped. 3. 3, storm is 3. Map. Get a land out of the deck. Draw a card. Bargain. Bargain this. Star. Okay, play star. Play map. I don't even remember what I drew. Alright. Play Wellspring. Play Bobble. Crack for red. Darn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's one left. I really don't want to get milled out. But I'm going to see what happens. Black. Okay, so Deadly Dispute's going to draw me 2 more cards here. Play the Bobble. Okay. Play the Star. Play the Supplies. Play Map. And we're going to scatter. Okie dokie. Kill your board. Now, upkeep. Set stop. They could actually mill me out with double deep analysis. So I didn't think about that one. That'd be bad. Evoke some Mold Drifter. Are they going to ephemerate it? They are. Okay. Preordain. Okay, so they're not going to mill me out this turn. That was kind of them. Okay, opponent. They're preordaining. And what do? They already played a land. They go top, bottom. So I want to leave up Scattershot. Play this cave. Bobble back this Scattershot. Bobble, wait, cancel. Play the golden egg. Play another foundry. Because why not? Alright. We're going to crack for red. Crack for white. Scattershot's the last card in the deck. We're going to salvage everything back. Not that. Do 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 do. And then I'm gonna put all these 1-minute eggs on the bottom. Bobble, bobble, and then all my 2-minute eggs. Play. What's happening? It was weird because it wasn't letting me. Didn't look like I could cast it, but I don't know what was happening. Always yes, yes. All right. Wellspring. All right. Now we just have to wait for the opponent to click through stuff. We are cycle, 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 playing out all of our eggs. With this, play the golden egg. They are still just sitting on it. Bobble. Red. So you'll see here how it's kind of annoying. Much slower. So that gets rid of one of their ephemerates forever. And we're going to attack for 12. Pass the turn. And I think we're safe. We have 3 baubles on board. There's one more in my deck coming up next. And I can bobble back the Frantic Teachings for Frantic, bobble back the Frantic, or whatever I want to do. Familiar. Okay. Mancer. Get back Snap. Get back Echoing Truth. Okay. Echoing Truth. Yeah, but that's not going to save you, sadly. Okay. Alright, so they made a mistake there. If they're just specifically trying to get back Snap, they should have flickered the island. It had more mana. Okay. Alright, so what we can do is present lethal. 1, 2, 3. So I need 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then one more. 4. So if they don't Echoing Truth now, okay, so now they are going to lose. Because we just go Founder Inspector, cast the Bauble, They're going to attempt to Echoing Truth, but we can bobble Dispute, Teachings for Dispute. Okay. Grab Dispute. Or I could Scatter Shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just the same. Probably better to have the cards in my hand. Alright. What a wild match. We'll see you in the next one. Welcome to round 4. We're versus Gyuk. I'm gonna keep Blutemeyer, and then turn 2 Mine, Wellspring, turn 3 Dispute. That's my plan. I really hope they're not on Ponza. Oh my gosh. Usually people that you don't know their name and they have this beginner avatar, they're playing Ponza or Burn. This is the Birds of Paradise avatar, which is the avatar that comes in your account when it starts. Okay, not Ponza or Burn. So, that's good. Wellspring. Draw Frantic Salvage, so... Ugh, sketchy. If I draw a land, I could just play 2 eggs out. If I don't draw a land, I have to dispute, I think. Okay, they're gonna Evolving Wilds, most likely for an island. I don't... Yes, island. Okay, that island makes me think they're on Blue-Black Fae. Let's see. Preordain, top, bottom, land. We have to Deadly Dispute looking for a land. Found a land, luckily. Play Chromatic Star. They did not crack. So that was a mistake, I think. Alright, they're on Familiars. Probably Esper Familiars. They're going to counter this. Going to counter it. I think they're probably playing the Esper Familiars list. They're countering it. They're not countering it. We have crop rotation. Trying to draw into a land. Will they count? Okay, so I was trying to bait the counter, but it didn't work out. So what do I do here? I guess I would just play map. Don't really want to discard. They're going to counter the map. So it is Esper Familiars. One of the things that I don't like about Esper Familiars is it's a blue deck, double splashing. Like, how are you going to actually be able to cast all your spells? I guess you just do. Island. Cast a Familiar. Cast Preordain. Okay, so we're going to Deadly Dispute the Wellspring. If we draw into any Tron land that's not a mine, we can get Tron this turn. Probably should have used this. Oh my gosh. So we'll play the Mire. No. Play map. Green. Crop rotation. This. Power plant. Tap. Play sphere. Yield. This is maybe I would want to actually stop on my upkeep, but I think I'm just going to let it go. And then I'm just going to see what I draw naturally, and then map for tower, and then just slam a bunch of eggs out. We have to get all of our golems online before they get all of their engine online. They're going to Drifter, Flicker Drifter. Drifter, Snap Drifter. Yep, okay. Untap the 2 islands. Okay. Evoke Mulldrifter, Ephemerate Mulldrifter. So this would be the perfect moment for Scattershot, if they do have Ephemerate, but they don't. Alright, so they are just holding a Plains. Okay. So getting a Plains there, I think, is a mistake. They really should be focusing on their blue mana. There's no reason to get 2 Plains at this point in the game. So that will probably cost them. Tower, tower. Play Spare Supplies. Always yield. Draws into another land. Play Golden Egg. Always yield. Play Bauble. I don't really want to use the Bauble just yet. We could Bauble for the Deadly Dispute. I guess on my turn I'll do that. Alright, they have 8 cards in hand. I'm going to cast something. I'm going to evoke a Mulldrifter again. Now they're going to Ephemerate the Mulldrifter. So now is where we really want to draw into the Scattershot. Because getting rid of the Mulldrifter and the Ephemerate and the Sunscape Familiar would be very big. They're holding up a counter of some sort. They picked up their swamp, so they don't have their snuff out in hand, I guess. Or they're just going to discard the snuff outs in the swamp. Put Dispute in the deck. Tower. Wellspring. I'm going to bargain the Wellspring. Trying to draw as many cards as possible, looking for a Scattershot. Don't find it. Just play Spare Supplies. Golem Foundry. Alright, so that's happening now, which is good. They can't counter that. We'll just go ahead and play Golden Egg. Always yes, always yield. Yes. And we will discard just a power plant and a mine. Ephemerate the Drifter. Okay. Replays the swamp. Seagate Oracle. Alright. Snaps the Seagate Oracle. Cast Seagate Oracle. I'm really just looking for that position where I can get the scatter shot and just destroy their board. So they're snapping the Seagate Oracle and replaying it, but really they should be going snapping the Drifter and going Drifter, Snap, Drifter. That would give them the most cards. Replays it again. 9 cards in hand. You have 2 blue mana available. Deep Analysis themselves. Alright. Sunscape Familiar. Okay, so we're going to draw as many cards as we possibly can right now. Ba-doop, ba-doop. There's a scatter shot. Alright. So let's go crack for blue. Teachings. I don't think we can really go off hard without the Foundry Inspector in play. Storm is 2. Tower. Sphere. Storm is 3. Red. Sphere. Storm 4. Star. Black. Cast my Foundry Inspector. See if they have a counter. No counter. Black. Even draw a 1 mana spell. Snuff out. Okay. Yep. And we were going to get rid of all their familiars and their Moldrifter, hopefully. As long as they don't have a flicker. Just going to let it resolve. Counters the last one. Interesting. What? Oh, but they didn't realize that they had to kick it. Bummer. Get rid of the swamp. So we can salvage, get back the bauble, play the bauble, get back the scatter shot, teachings for scatter shot, and then scatter them again. Did they ephemerate? They did ephemerate. Yes, this is the moment that we want to do that. Gets back snap. I should have messed up. I got distracted about what I was gonna do. I should have just blocked. Ooh. Alright, so white, salvage, everything. And put back all of my eggs. And all of these. Putting the Founder Inspector on top. So let me think about how much mana this costs. It's 6, 9. This is 9. Oh, darn. I guess we can just do that next turn. Founder Inspector. Dispute that guy. Okay. Bobble. Egg. Egg. We're just gonna bobble the salvage back. Play this. Black. Green. I don't know. Sphere. Sphere. Black. Golden egg. $16. Probably doesn't matter to use this or not. So let's just do that. Okay. F6. Attack. Hopefully that's enough. I feel kind of sketched out because I wanted to bobble the scatter shot, but I didn't have the opportunity to do so. They might be able to set up a position where they can kill me. Because if they have the snap lock, I'm donezo. Ponder. Okay. They didn't ephemerate the Archaeomancer to get back ephemerate, which is interesting. Two familiars are in the bin. They do have snap in hand. Flicker. So they have Flicker in hand. Gets back. Okay, always yield. Okay. Back Flicker. We're pressuring them. We're making golems. Blip. 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 They're gonna snap a golem. Echoing Truth. Whack. Deadly Dispute this. Attack with everything. Alright. Yay. I feel that they missed some opportunities. So, playing against familiars, Nile Spellbomb is like really good. Duress could be good. Scattershot it did like there. I don't think we need Weather the Storm. On the draw. We could just take out the bargains for all the spell bombs. But then we're losing draw spell power. Cut this. Bring the they have Echoing Truth. I think I just want to bring in the spell bombs. They're going to be bringing in Dust to Dust probably. Man, this is really tough for cuts. I don't want to lose any of my colored sources. I guess I'll just cut the spare supplies. Don't want to make them. Should probably have played the makeshift munitions. Oof. Alright, keep. We have Fast Tron if we need it. If we draw into it anyway. We did. Oh, I could have cropped for mine. Play the power plant. Okay. I'm thinking about if I want to bobble anything back, and I don't think so. I want to draw a card though. Star. Red. Just scatter this guy down. Yeah, there's the Dust to Dust. That was expected. Sack this for Cave, play Cave. Bobble. Get back Bobble. Draw two, play map. F6, okay. My turn, I'm going to crack the map for my cycle land, I think. Hmm. Don't have anything good in there. Although Spell Bomb is pretty good. Mancer, get back dust to dust. Okay. Getting the scatter shot is like insurance, kind of. Play tower. Cast Preordain. Seagate Oracle. Do 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 do. I'm doing this on the upkeep in case they didn't have anything. Then I could draw 2. Now, if I have Spell Bomb, 6. I know they have Dust to Dust in hand still. 6 other cards. They're gonna just hardcast a Mulldrifter. Okay, this gives me an opportunity to wipe their board. Okay, F6. If I can draw into an egg and chain a bit. Alright, we have to dispute the Spell Bomb. Seven. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Four, 5. Crack this. I guess we're just leaving the so same targets. We're gonna leave. Yeah, we're just gonna leave the Seagate Oracle on board. That was a decent turn. Cast the Seagate Oracle. Holds up counter spells. Bummer. Cast Golem Foundry. Probably gets countered, right? That time they kicked it. We'll go to the next one. They're probably gonna play Revoke Existence too. Just Dunk running out of stuff. Maybe get rid of this Inspector for munitions. Kind of have another win condition. Okay. Keep. This hand is a little bit problematic in not having any eggs. But we have Tron, so we just pass. Discards the hand size. Discards Deep Analysis. It's a pretty good one. Mine. Foundry Inspector. F6. I'm going to hold the blue mire in hand. I might need the color source. Sunscape Familiar. Okay. Play Star. Black. Wellspring. I think I'm going to play the Cave and then do all my stuff on their end step to stress their mana. Okay, Preordain. Playing against a control deck like this, by playing on their turn, you make them have to make a decision, so you have to hold up the counter or let your spell resolve. And I'm using Reckoner's Bargain here in case it does get countered. I want, alright, looks like it's going to resolve. Recycle this. Cast Bobble. Cast Map. Dispute the map. Under Inspector, I'm going to play the Mine. I don't think I want a Scatter Shot right now. I think I should save it. I'm going to bobble back this Deadly Dispute. Now Spellbomb. Okay. Negates the Spellbomb. Okay. I guess they really want their deep analysis. We have double scatter now, so maybe I should just scatter them. So kind of out of action. Okay. Your turn. If they deep analysis, they take 3. They're going to Mortuary Mire back the familiar. Deep analysis. Replay it. We're going to attack for 6. Three mana. Deep analysis. Okay. Maybe they just flash it back, and then I just scatter shot, and then I win. Let's see what happens. That's probably not going to happen. Wow. They just had nothing. And we get to go to the next match. I don't know. That was weird again. Okay. Okay. Round 5. Here we go. Just playing familiars. We're probably going to lose. This player's quite good. And map. We do have turn 3 Tron. And Foundry. But this match will be much faster. Ponder, no shovel. Ow. Okay. Power plant. We don't have to be worried about our life total very much, so the Weather Storm's not very good. Golden Egg doesn't have to be used for life specifically. Foundry. Golden Egg. That's another one. Okay, next turn we're going to be doing hopefully a bunch of stuff. They're going to Archaeomancer back a Preordain. Gets Preordain, yes. Okay. Thunder Inspector. Golden Egg. Thunder Inspector. Sphere. Land. Crack for black. Map. Dispute a Golden Egg. And I guess that's good. So now opponent has a Vector Glider and a Mulgrifter and an Archaeomancer. We're going to crack the map and get one of our cycle lands. Cycle. Inspector. Play tower. Attack with everything except that one. Okay, we're going to go ahead and let's see. We can play crop, weather, scatter. Same targets, and then take out the multi-shifter. Okay. Probably could have done that before combat to mess them up better. But I didn't expect them to do those blocks. Modern Age. Discards Island. Wellspring. Cry for black. Correct for blue. Bauble. Quebec scatter. Gonna bargain the Wellspring. Cast Wellspring. Should have cast the map first. Map. Crack the map. This. Cycle. Okay. Now, my opponent is playing post-board Stonehorns and Sage's Red Denizen. So that could be a problem. Preordain. We're just colorless aggro here. Scattershot is very good. Cast Modern Age. I don't know. I don't think they have an out though. All right. I like these cards. Take out Golden Egg. Crop rotation. Weather the storm. Because I'm not expecting to use it. I probably want the card draw here. I need to cut 3 cards. I don't want to cut all my inspectors because of the possibility of Dust at Us killing one. Makeshift munitions could be a secondary win condition. I don't think I can cut 4 cards though. Do I get rid of the bargains? No, that's a bad idea. Need to get rid of the spare supplies. Cut the golden eggs. I don't know what to do. We'll cut the spheres. We're reducing our colored sources, which is bad, but we have to make sure that we're going to have black on board and then we can cast all of our draw spells. I want to have as much card draw as possible, but it's hard to do. Okay. These are some of the best cards in the matchup. Familiar. Okay. Cast map. Get back nothing. Play land. F6. 6. I'm not playing on the secondary artifact because I don't want the map to get dusted. Tower. Play tower. Play spare supplies. F6. Now I can map and get my cave so that I can cast Scattershot. Cast Mold Drifter. Okay. Just gonna try to do stuff. Red. Hmm. Get back Bobble. Cast map. I should have saved that. I didn't. So I can crack one map for tower. Land. Scattershot. Same target, same target. Drifter. F6. So I expect they dusted us the Foundry Inspector and the Wellspring, but I don't know. He's dead. He's super dead. Super duper dead. Okay, at least we have one threat. And we can Teaching for Dispute. What do you have? Familiar. Okay, dusted us in hand, I guess. Play this. Blue. Teachings. Deadly Dispute. Dispute the Wellspring. We're gonna cast Sphere. Map. Bauble. So they think that I'm out of disputes, but I am not. Another familiar. Deadly dispute. Evoke some Mole Drifter. Now I can actually cast Scattershot here too. Same targets. 4 left. Flickers. Saves the 2 creatures, okay. We're going to get rid of their flickers though, at least. Foundry. Inspector. Always yes, yes. Okay, cast Nile Spellbomb. Cast Wellspring. We can still Scattershot. Deadly Dispute a Wellspring. Star. Nice. One, two, three, four, 6, 7, 8. This is 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have enough. Golden Egg. We have Salvage. So the reason I'm doing it this way is because I just want to flood the board as much as possible. I think they have the Dust in hand. And I'm just trying to get as many golems as I can. Okay. Snap Drifter. All right. Cast Mill Drifter. Oh, it evokes it. Lets it die. Ponder. Scary. Evokes Mold Drifter, looking for Dust, I guess. Preordain. Okay. Bottom. Oh man, can't believe it. Wow. Whew, that was crazy. We got the 4-1. I was already messing with my list in the background, so this is not the same. So let's go back here. So here's the deck. What I liked was I liked all the draw spells. Having 6 was great. Having just the Golem Foundries seemed to be okay. I mean, we just scatter everything in case of fogs. We would probably lose to actual fog, like Turbo Fog deck though. I don't know what I would put in the sideboard for Jace's Erasure. Have to think that one through. And I maybe it could be one of the Fangren Marauders. I think also maybe the makeshift munitions, because that's not the greatest win condition actually. And we had one extremely bad loss to a turn 3 deck in the Goblins, and so I don't think there's much you can do about that. Just try to dodge or get really super fast to weather the storms. We had a lot of life gain, but they just had like 15 Goblins on the board and we couldn't do anything. Pretty crazy. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great one.